Hey, what's cooking good looking? I'm Chef Rudi. Now, what we are cooking? We make the famous Salzburger Nockerl from my kitchen to your kitchen with a lot of love. This is the most favorite recipe on board ship. The Rudi Siltembeer. It's called Salzburger Nockerl. It is a kind of a souffle, and it's not easy to make, but we will mix it. We will fix it.
Okay.
Okay, Johanna, I'm sure you can do it. Trust me, if I can do it, you can do it. So we have some fun, right?
I'll do my best.
Okay. So what do we need?
Yes. So what do we need?
Some fun. No, we need some eggs. I have 4 eggs here. Normally, I use the big pan here, but we cut it down and treat the recipe. But anyway, it's very easy. We have 4 eggs. We use the egg white, and then we use 1 egg yolk or 2 egg yolk. Then we have the sugar. We beat it up like a meringue. Then we have the flour. Then we have a little bit cream of tartar. It has to be like almost like an Italian meringue. And then we whip it up. In the meantime, with the cook hot, we put the 3 tablespoons of butter inside, or a quarter stick or 2/3 of stick of butter, and then some fruits if you have. If you don't have fruits, just put the marmalade. It's fine. I love fruits. I have cranberries. I have a raspberry marmalade, a blueberry marmalade, all what kind of fruits you like to have. Okay, and then a little bit salt, sugar, a little bit Culinary or a little bit rum, whatever you prefer. Bingo. We put it in the oven. We let it cook bake for 5, 6, 7 minutes. The right temperature is about 400 Fahrenheit, 420. And then let's see how it works out. Put the oven on. This is perfect.
Okay.
It's always good. You don't have it's done before. Also, let's take the cook hot. You have put the butter inside.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta pull up the recipe because I don't.
Yeah. What kind of berries do you have?
Berries? I have blueberries.
Oh, beautiful. I have blueberries too.
Oh, good.
We put a few blueberries in there. Blueberries. Yummy, yummy. And I have some strawberries. Put a few strawberries in there. If you don't have it, don't worry about. A few raspberries. Whatever you have works for your recipe. Okay? Look, it should look like this.
So I just have the butter and the blueberries in there.
Perfect. So you have a bigger bowl than I have, looks like.
Oh, really?
We get some done. Okay? That's what you need here. You know, I like a little bit some liquor in it. I have a little bit Culinary if you have, a little bit rum. If you don't have it or have kids at home, don't do it. A little bit just for the smell of it. For the home.
Grand Marnier?
Yeah, you have?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're fantastic. Yeah, I like you.
How much did you put?
Yeah, listen, you can a little bit drink and a little bit inside. You can choose. No. Put 3 tablespoons, or a little bit is just a little bit liquid inside. See, it swims a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Perfecto.
Yeah.
Don't want a little bit too much, a little bit too less. You're the chef.
Okay.
Once it is ready, we can put this now in the oven already, because this has to be hot when we put the meringue inside. Okay?
Okay.
Put it in the oven.
Okay, even though my oven's not hot yet?
It will be hot. When you finish, it will be hot. You can put it inside, you put it on 400 Fahrenheit, you're fine.
Great.
Now, I come the fun part. I give you 4 eggs.
Okay.
If you break the eggs, very careful. You have done this before. Everybody knows how to break an egg. Sometimes mistakes happen. Be very, always. I put the egg in here. And we divide the egg yolk with egg white. As you say, it's very, make sure there's no egg yolk in the egg white. Okay, that's very important. Otherwise, the souffle is not raising.
So I'm separating the egg yolk and the egg white, and what are we going to do with the egg yolk?
Exactly. Okay, I'm doing it here. And if you have one egg white more, So, is there any question?
Are we reserving the egg yolk or are we just throwing it away?
No, we nothing throw away in my kitchen. We can use it for pancake next day or whatever. We need one egg yolk afterwards.
Okay. We don't need the egg yolk for this recipe.
See, I have done this here. It's beautiful, clean. The egg white, it's clean. There's an egg yolk inside. It's very important. I use my mixer here. I can whip it also with a hand up, but see, want to be how fast you are here. It's very important. The bowls you're using, it always has to be clean. How do you clean a bowl? A little bit with some lemon juice, a little bit into it, keeps it very clean. Okay, that's very important. It has to be stiff. I put it in here in my mixer. And now we start whipping. Keep going. So keep going. So if you take a box here for 30 seconds, 1.5 minutes, but stick.
How long? About a minute and a half?
So you can see it with your eye. It has to be. So I'm whipping it up now here. And it gets, it's forming. It's probably here now. It will form that consistency. Keep going. Keep going. Whip it up. The mushroom problem you can get. I show you this here now. This is here, almost there. I can show you this here. Take 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3. Yummy, yummy. And keep going. And now you mix until it's like a meringue. Just keep whipping. Now don't stop. See here, that's very important now. See here, it's like an Italian meringue here. See here, that's very important.
Look, it's looking good.
Perfecto, perfecto. Yeah, I see it now. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now this mixture is like this here. You put a little bit of creme of tartar inside, a pinch of creme of tartar.
I had to buy cream of tartar because that's not something I use regularly.
Okay, a pinch.
Just a pinch?
A quarter tablespoon. Okay.
You're a real chef, so when you say a pinch
means if anything is something else. If you say a pinch or a half tablespoon cream of tartar, a teaspoon, sorry, a teaspoon.
A quarter teaspoon?
Yeah.
Quarter?
Teaspoon, perfect. Yeah, put it inside.
Yep.
A little bit, a pinch of salt.
Salt?
Pinch of salt.
Okay. Pinch of salt.
No, this is very important now. You take 1 egg yolk, 1 egg yolk. Okay? 1 egg yolk.
Okay, so 1 egg yolk. I'm putting 1 egg yolk in.
Yeah. And a big smile. Now, this is now very important because this is not take a nice whisk or make it fold it very slowly into it. Very slowly. Very gentle. Okay? Now, gentle, very gentle. Okay, stop. Now, you take 1 big tablespoon, 1 big tablespoon of flour. You see it in like this here. Look at me. Johanna.
1 big tablespoon of flour.
Yeah. 1
spoon.
of flour. Okay. 1 huge filled up.
So like a spoon like this.
Perfecto. Of flour.
Big spoonful. Like this.
Perfecto. See it in. Go ahead. Now, very important. Now it's finale. Now we have to be very careful. You cannot go for a break now of whatever you want to. Now you have to really finish it very careful. We cannot stop. Now from here go straight to the pan. Okay? Let's gentle inside, very gentle. You don't want to break it up. You don't want to over whip it. It's very important. Very important. See? They make a nice, beautiful mixture. Don't over whip it. Just fold it in carefully. See here? Bingo. See here? I got it. Okay, now, what does the mixture look like? You have your how are we doing? Good?
We're doing great.
Fantastic. Now, this mixture is hot now, right? This is very important. This mixture here, we cannot sit it too long. We have to make it immediately in 3 beautiful mountains. 1, 2. Put in the middle. There's the 3 mountains. Or 2 mountains, or 1 mountain, whatever you like with here. But I like my in 3 beautiful mountains. So you have to look like this. You see?
Yeah.
You can do it, I can do it.
I don't know about that.
Absolutely, we do it every day a few times, and then you know it how you do it. Or you come on board cheap Holland America line.
Mine was a little less of a.
Yeah, it's the way it should look like.
I see. Okay, I did a little different, but you know,
Fine.
first time. Mine is
Okay, now we place this in an oven.
more of a little, you know.
Oh, looking good, looking good.
So back in the oven.
I put it in an oven.
How long? How long are we cooking it?
I would say it's a small portion. You should be ready by 6, 7, 8 minutes. How much Fahrenheit do you have?
Oh, great. How much time do we have?
Fahrenheit.
Oh, I have it on 425.
Perfecto. So if you repeat this recipe, it's very important. If you whip up the meringue, it's very important. There's a volume in there. And then you add the sugar. And then you just keep whipping until it becomes an Italian meringue. Then you add the egg, the corn. An old trick is here, a smaller price. You only can use a little bit of cornstarch in the flour. A bit of cornstarch always helps you to keep the mountains steady. It's an old recipe. People using it, people don't using it, but it's not necessary if you do it right. So
what's the cream of tartar? Is that what that's for?
Yeah, it's the form on the consistent with the flour. Okay, so we have egg white, egg yolk, flour, the cream of the tartar, then a little bit of pinch of salt, and we've molded it very carefully in a mixture, and then we put it back in the cock hot in 2 or 3 mountains. When you come to my restaurant for cheap, Rudi something there, you have a beautiful mountain of the souffle. It looks delicious and tastes delicious, trust me.
So you said this is the most popular dessert on the ship?
People eating it, they say, everybody says, wow. You know, it's still an attraction. When I was a pastry chef as a small boy with 14, 15, 16, 17 years, I was a pastry chef and the chef. I made hundreds of Salzburger local, hundreds, thousands. And trust me, when you whip it up with a hand for 20 people or 30 people in a restaurant, that's an endurance. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't work out. The temperature has to be right, everything has to be perfect. It's a science sometimes. But what we did now, trust me, let's see how it works out here, and we can measure it again here. I think we did an amazing job. So let's see what comes out here.
Okay, I have a question. Does this dessert, you said this is something you've been sending out to Holland America guests? Yeah. Did you come up with this dessert? Did you come up with this? Is it your own recipe?
No, I did a bit of alternation. I used instead of blueberries, I use a little bit. I love to use cranberries compote.
Okay.
Give it a dark flavor. And I made this yesterday myself because I was cooking the cranberry mixture. It's a beautiful flavor for the For the bottom is if you don't have blueberries, raspberries, or strawberries, you can use the frozen one. You cook a little bit with sugar, a little bit orange juice. It's sort of like you make it for a turkey, you know. That's a beautiful dish. No, I did not come up with a recipe. The recipe is over a few hundred years old. It was originated in Austria. When Austria was with a few hundred years ago, when you go to Salzburg, three beautiful mountains. And the dessert was created by a famous pastry chef at that time who called it Salzburger Nocken, soufflé or Salzburg. The French was trying to steal it, never survived. They stick with the vanilla soufflé.
And how, like, are there many Austrian dishes served on Holland America?
Yeah, we do serve Austrian. Well, you know, we have international cuisine. We have the famous Wiener Schnitzel, which I made yesterday, matter of fact. We have noodles for the pastry. We have Austrian pastries, like every chef. I'm a pastry guy. I love pastries. I think we have too many Austrian dishes. We have probably a handful, which are very popular.
Okay. So, and during this pause in sailing, have you been sending out different recipes to your past guests?
Well, no, we don't have. Well, we have thousands of recipes in the repertoire in our kitchens. We do actually the first time and do a Zoom recipe the first time. I think I like it. We have recipes from the Culinary Councils online. I think we have cookbooks able to buy. I wrote 4 beautiful cookbooks for Holland America line. They should be available. We have a huge repertoire of dishes. And I have to say this also, Johanna, I'm very proud what we've accomplished with Holland America line. Not many cruise lines could have accomplished what we have done in food. Sure, everybody praises about their food today. Sure, everybody talks about their food. But if you look at where we have from 7-day cruises to 10-day cruises to 14-day cruises to the world cruises to the 6-week cruises, and every menu was different.
Right.
Sure, with pandemic, we will change it a little bit. As every cruise line, we have to adapt to a new meaning and new way of being smart, and maybe let's see what we can accomplish and so forth. But we will be better than ever before.
Great.
Well, my name is Quality, so it has no doubt about my middle name.
Your
So
middle?
let's see here. Let's see. Oh, mine look good. Mine look good. How does your Salzburger look like?
It looks delicious.
Okay, leave it close. Don't look in the oven. Shut look through. Look, it's finished.
I don't know.
Hey, fantastic. Wow, look at mine.
It looks delicious.
Oh, beautiful. Holy moly. Look at this here.
Okay.
Anna.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. Look at this.
Should mine be more brown? Should I put it back?
Well, can you put it down here? So you can put it back. See how beautiful? Beautiful. Gorgeous. You did very well. See here. Johanna was missing some powdered sugar.
Oh, yeah. Powdered sugar.
That looks amazing. I'm very proud. I didn't know it come out like this.
All right. Wow.
Isn't that good? Now, you make sure it's a little bit brown, a bit fluffy inside. It could be cooked a little bit more, but I think when it's fine. See, I always like it.
All right, I'm going in.
See here, always take the ring down here.
Yeah.
Beautiful. With a nice glass of
I want to show mine.
wine, Chardonnay. Beautiful. But you can see the berries in here, the blueberries.
So
How does your taste?
I didn't taste it yet. I had to take a picture of it. So pretty.
Wow, it's beautiful.
It's delicious. Wow, thank you for making this for showing me how to make this.
I like it.
I'm going to impress my friends.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any other question you have? So actually, I can do it, you can do it. I told you.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So the key element is very important that the temperature is right, the oven temperature is perfectly. That when you whip the egg yolk inside, the flour, the cream of the dough, you cannot stop and go away. You have to finish it and then put it immediately in the cook-off, okay? And then you put it in the oven. So was about 7 minutes was right. You know, or you have to look the temperature in here when you're up in a high latitude. So the temperature might be different. So in a phone call one time from Aspen, somebody was making my recipe from the cookbook. Says, Chef, I have a problem with your recipe. I said, why are you? I'm in Aspen, I'm over 300,000 meters. I said, sure, cannot work out. You have to change the recipe. So what I'm saying is, it's all a little bit science behind, okay? Make sure all the windows are closed. There's no wind going through the kitchen here. Make sure it's
Right.
anyway.
What do you serve it in when you serve it in the restaurant?
Where I'm serving it,
Yeah, what kind of bowl do you put it in?
I put it in here. It's served like this on the table.
Oh, this is an individual portion?
Yes.
Wow, that's a big.
You can share it with your partner or your table companion, or you can eat it alone. I'm eating this alone. I don't give this away. Hello.
Well, thank you, Rudi. This was such a treat and so much fun.
You're welcome.
I'll let you know if I can make it again successfully.
I'm sure you can. Listen, I'm sure you can. Anybody, as I said, when I was a chef with 14 years, my mother always said, when I wrote my first cookbook, I was hardly 22 years old. She always said, recipes are only guidelines. You can change the way you feel. So I can make this in 2 different ways. But souffle is only one way. You have to be very consistent to make it razors right, you know?
Yeah.
The passion, the fun, and the attitude. And you have a great attitude, I can see. So you have no problem to master my recipe.
Great. Well, thank you, Rudi.
You're welcome. You have an amazing day.